Hey folks, Landstryder here, and you're watching episode 33 in season 3 of my Nightmare series. I'm in the Crash Landing mod pack by Iskander. This pack's available on the Feed the Beast launcher. So today, I want to do several things. You can see I got a little bit of a start over here. I only received one suggestion as to the materials to make my stables out of, so emerald it is. It's going to be made out of emerald. So down here I've put some more fences in here to make some more emerald fence. Now, I can't paint emerald blocks. I mean, unless I use conduit facades. I don't really want to use up all my conduit facades for that. But I can make half slabs and then combine them together to make full blocks if needed. But I'm not actually going to use those um, for full blocks. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to put a roof over this little hay area you see here. I've been using some hay bales to make kind of like the covered part. So I'm going to come out to about there. And I want to leave a gate, right? An opening for a gate for right there. Yeah, that looks good. Nice little place to keep my animals. And then so in order to support the roof that's going to be over top of this, yeah, I'm going to just put a couple of posts. And then I want one more post. Can I get it? Get it up on there? Hang on, let me see here. There we go. Yeah, one more post up. That one didn't end up anywhere near what I wanted it to. Also, that one didn't. Okay. A little harder than it looks. Come on. Get right on. No. There we go. Got it that second time. There we go. Break that one again. That probably actually would be easier to break with a axe than a pickaxe. But that's what I got in my hand, so that's what I'm going to use. I don't feel like getting my axe out of my bag right now, because I'm pretty sure it's stored. It is. Why did that not stack? Apparently these don't want to stack after they've been used and broken. Okay, no problem. So yeah, there we go. I need a few more hay bales, so let me get those real quick. I need some bone meal and bone meal up my wheat that's out here, or wheat seeds, whatever they call it. It's wheat, and yeah, just bone meal the heck. It takes more bone meal to make the vanilla crops grow than it does to make the Pam's crops grow. So, you know, as far as food efficiency, Pam's crops are definitely better. So I don't think that's going to be nearly enough. Probably need another stack of bone. And I do not need these seeds. There's really no use for these seeds, so just pitch those. Oh, bone. Bone right here. Get 2 stacks. 2 more stacks. Might as well absolutely make sure that I have enough of this stuff. So it takes 9 wheat to make a bale. It's a nice way to store your wheat if you have an incredible amount of it as well. But with all the other variety of food in this particular pack, I would see no reason to have a ton of wheat. Especially since you can make bread and flour out of many other crops, such as rice, barley. You can even make bread out of potatoes, which is what I do. You can make the flour, potato flour, which is a real thing. So that should be enough, hopefully, to create 3 more bales. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Good. And then put the other post right here. Get that in single individual. No. Come on. I was totally right on top of that. Let's get the perspective just right and then jump, and there we go. There we go. Nice. Some nice posts to support the roof that we're going to make. The roof should be ready to go. Should have enough pieces there. Yeah, I think so. Painted slabs. You can paint slabs. You can paint stairs. You can paint conduit, of course. You know all about that. And let's see here. It's going to go on there. Yeah. Okay. Well, now that I got the first one done, I should be able to get the rest of them pretty easy. First one up there. And now my animals will have some shelter, and it is in some serious classy shelter. There we go. Emerald shelter. Good enough. The only thing I have left to do is I need a fence gate. Yeah. So I don't need the rest of these slabs. I'm just going to pitch those. They're just wood, after all, originally. And toss the rest of these back into the system. Don't need those now. Oh, yeah. Fence gate. Fence gate. There we go. Let's see if I have enough. Missing some sticks. Need some sticks. I can make some more sticks. Oh, now I have no wood because I just turned it all into sticks. But okay. Wood. Wood. I don't think you can turn it back into wood once you make them into slabs. So, just get some stick wood. Yeah, that's what we need. Stick wood would be the dictionary definition of it. There we go. Fence gate. Now we can take that downstairs to the painter. Toss it in there and get it painted up like emerald. Go ahead and put these extra bits of emerald away right now. There's the fence gates ready to go. Back up here to put that in. There we go. Got a gate of emerald. Emerald gate. Call this the Wizard of Oz over here. Well, maybe if I get an animal and a name tag, I'll name him the Wizard. So next thing to do would be to modify this. One of the problems I'm having with this system right now is because I'm on the server, it seems like I'm not getting quite as many mobs at night. Plus it's running all the time, so this has pretty much killed my entire cache of mob essence. Now I have a little bit in it right now because I was actually around long enough for it to build up a little bit. But technically, this thing does not require fluid in order to run. So if I remove its fluid conduit, there, it'll stop sucking away all the mob essence, and I'll actually be able to build some up and have it for use for other things. The only problem that's going to happen over here is this energy cost is going to go up to its maximum cost, which is pretty much where it was at when I logged on because it had run out of essence. Right now it's going down slightly because it has a little essence in it. I'm not worried about it. I have plenty of power and I can get dust real easy to make more Eolorium. So I don't mind burning up the Eolorium. I've gotten a whole lot of, I think, what is it called? Plutonium? No, it's cyanide. Yes, I've gotten a whole lot of cyanide off of the reactor now. So if I need to, I can also reprocess that into more fuel. So no problem fueling the reactor for the chunk loader and stuff for the way that I have it set up. I did learn that the chunk loader is only loading 5 chunks. It loads in a star shape. The chunk that it's in and all the ones directly adjacent to it. It doesn't load the ones diagonal to it. So I am only loading 5 chunks, but they happen to be the 5 chunks that needed to be loaded for me. So that's good. Loads my garden, loads my the mob grinder, and it loads nothing over here. Well, it loads this area over here, but that's not even important at this point, I don't think. Wait, maybe it doesn't load the, let me check something here. Bring my chunks up. Yeah, it does not actually load the smeltery, but that's not important. I don't have it going on. I don't have it doing anything constantly, so it's not a big deal. Get rid of those now. So anyway, what I want to do here is I want to be more efficient with this. FunshineX pointed out that I could probably be a lot more efficient with this if I used to use Factory Manager, and that's exactly what I want to do. So I'm going to switch this all around to have the fluid tank right here. I don't even need to change that. It's got the right texture, but there we go. Just like so. Fluid tank can sit there. It is now connected to the bottom, and it'll continue to fill from the bottom. What I want to do now is take the s3e Factory Manager parts that I tore out of the wall that was my old push button system, which actually I only need like 2 bits of it and a piece of inventory cable. I actually don't even need the inventory table, because what I'm going to do is the inventory manager is going to sit right there. Ta-da! Then the redstone receiver for this is going to go right here. And what I'm going to do for that then, put this away, is write a little program that deals with fluid, which I've never done before. So, at least not on camera. Actually, I've never done it before, period, to be completely honest. So it's my first time messing with fluid with the Steve's Factory Manager. I want it to be not an interval, but I want it to be a redstone controlled thing. And let's see, what is it going to do? Redstone receiver controlled. Okay, yes. So on high pulse is what I want to do. Nope, don't want regular input. I want a fluid input and a fluid output. So fluid input, fluid output. It's going to go not while high. I want let go. There we go. On high pulse. Okay. It's going to look into the. It's going to take from the hardened tank. Target is going to be the upside. Hopefully that'll work. The liquid is going to be mob essence. Yeah, there we go. And then the output is going to be the quest manager. The upside as well. It's fine. Liquids. You know what else I should do on the input is I want to specify amount. I want 1,000. No, 1 bucket. 1 bucket. That's right. Buckets and millibuckets. I want exactly 1 bucket. There we go. Then that one should be it. So what's the matter here? No receiver selected. Okay. There's only one receiver. Select it. There we go. Now all I didn't do is put a button on it. Do I have a button? I even have a button with me. Very nice. So now whenever I put that there, so whenever I push this button, it should feed 1 bucket over into the quest delivery system, making this a highly efficient system where I won't have to waste anything. And now I can go ahead and start getting my animals. Where's my quest book? Let me get that out. Quest book. Let's start creating some more life. So what do I want first? I want a horse. So what do I need? I need oats and leather. 4 leather and 4 oats. So let me go find that real quick. I should have oats over here somewhere. I sure hope I do. Might take me a moment. Cucumber, oats, right there. Actually, that wasn't hard at all. It's right there to enter, right there at the front of the Victory Garden. So let me get some bone meal and get my 4 oats. 2, 3, 4. Yep, 4 oats and then 4 leather. Should have maybe some leather in here. Not in there. Leather is definitely down here then. Yeah, I'm gonna get it from mob drops. So 1, 2, 3, 4. You gotta be careful hitting those barrels with your pickaxe, because if you accidentally break them, it's gonna be a mess. And make sure before you put the things in there that you select the task and set that. There we go, to receive. So put these in here. Now, how much fluid does this take? It takes 40 buckets. Well, I don't even have 40 buckets available right now. I only have 16 in there. Gosh. But I can demonstrate that this works. So now I push the button once, and if I look in here, it says 2% complete. It's put in 100 millibuckets, which is 1 bucket. So unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to complete this until I have more buildup of mob essence, I don't think. But yeah, now I can just push button for every single bucket that I want. Although, you know what I should do is check something real quick. So this takes 40. How much does a pig take? 40. How much does this take? 20. How much does this one take? 20. 40. Whoa, what's that? 100. Okay. Oh yeah, that's the villager. Yeah, it's not a big surprise. 40. And how much does the chicken take? 10. Okay, so maybe it would be better to use multiples of 10 instead of buckets, one bucket at a time. So let's go to here and go specify amount 10 buckets. So bam, and it put that in there. Nice. Of course, I don't have nearly enough right now yet, so it put everything that I had in there. But now it's going to start building up some more, and I can come back in a little bit, and hopefully there'll be enough mobs to generate some buckets, and they'll be in there. So I can get a horse later on. Next up on the agenda today is I want to start making drones. So I can go out and attack a city with some drones. So drones require a whole lot of redstone, which I have a good amount now. I went out and killed a few dunes, several dunes, and brought that back and sifted it. You can see that my gold chest here is nearly backed up to overflowing, and I have plenty of metals and stuff like that. But mainly that was in the quest of getting redstone. So get redstone, and the other thing I'm going to need is gold. So let me come up here. I might have a bunch of gold out here. I think it takes twice as much redstone as gold. It would be nice if it was the other way around, because I have more gold than I have redstone to spare. But, 12 stacks of redstone is actually pretty dang good, so I should be okay for a while until I need to go, before I have to go out and kill some more dunes. So let me double check this. I want to make drones. Their recipe is these guys right here, turbine rotors. Turbine blades are made with 1 gold and 2 redstone. So 1 stack of gold and 2 stacks of redstone should make me a whole lot of turbine rotors. Now, unfortunately, I know that my filter over here does not recognize turbine blades. So let me look in here. It just used a whole lot of gas to go ahead and put that stuff in there. Get up out of this hole so I can actually look in here and see what's going on. Oh yeah, it's going. It's going. Making turbine blades. Might as well just wait till it's all the way done. That way it can take the whole stack out all at once. And it looks like it's done. Okay, good. So now, get back down to this level so I can access this. And I'm just going to, again, switch the filter temporarily. And it'll go ahead and pull that stack out. And it should start showing up here. Yes, it does. And now I can come back down here and add that to this filter so that I won't have to do this again. There we go. Now it will recognize turbine blades whenever I put the stuff in there, and it'll pull them out for me. I'll go ahead and pull those right on out. Fix the floor back in. There we go. All good. So now it will automatically pull out the turbine blades. Go ahead and put them in this chest for me. So what do I need? I have actually 1 drone already. Before I can actually get the drones ready to go, I need to make a drone programmer. Let's look at what that's going to cost. So I think I have some of that. Some of it. Do I not have any of these? Oh, good. I have the parts in there to make a few printed circuit boards. That's good. I should definitely have the parts in there to make the turbine. I'm just going to make as many as I can. So I made 21 turbine blades from that stack of turbine, or 21 turbine rotors from the stack of turbine blades that I made. I'm going to need more red plastic. Let me go see. I think I might have red plastic downstairs in a chest. No? Don't. Okay. Well, I can make some red plastic real quick. It should be fairly quick. So just drop it in and convert over, and yes, it's already ready to go for pulling these out, I think. It should pull those out. Yes? Okay. Pulled the first one out, now it's going to pull the rest of the stack out. Any moment now, there they come. Very good. So yeah, now I have enough of those materials in here. So programmer should be able to, oh, what am I missing? Black plastic. Okay. Now, it does not pull black plastic out automatically. And I don't want it to pull black plastic out automatically, so I'm going to have to just, I don't know if I need more than one of these. I'm going to get, whoops, I'm going to make 6 of these, I guess. And then I'll have it manually pull out. I'm not going to change the filter for this because I don't want it to pull black plastic out, because black plastic is one of the components for transistors, and I don't want to pull those out individually normally. So hopefully 6 pieces of black plastic, and I shouldn't ever need to do it again. So I hope. I ended up with a big extra piece of dust. I must have left a gap under there. Oh well. And these don't want to stack now, of course, because they were half of it was out of my inventory at one time. There we go. Now they'll stack, right? Yes. Just stick them in there. And finally, that can go there, and there we have a drone programmer. All right. So now that we have the drone programmer, we need some more drones to program. Those are fairly simple. It's a circuit board and 4 rotors. So how many drones can we get? 3. So I have a total of 4 now, because I had 1. If I can find it. Where did I put that drone? Is it in here? It is not. Is it in? It's not in here, is it? No. I don't remember where I put it. Must be downstairs. There it is. Drone. And I'm going to go ahead and use this as a staging chest for now for the drones. The next thing would be to go ahead and use the programmer to make a program. Problem is, let's look at this real quick. We've got all these different pieces parts that we can make the program out of. I don't think I'm going to get to a full program today because I'm going to have to make a bunch of circuits. Actually, that might not be as hard as I'm thinking. Because, well, let's see. How many PCBs do we have available? I have 4 PCBs available. I don't have the parts to make any more circuits, but I can go ahead and make some more PCBs. Let's see, burst, propulsion, where is it at? I need creeper plant seeds. I have no problem using these up from this chest, but I think I have many stacks of them up in the other chest. So I need half a stack of creeper plant seeds, half a stack of redstone. Oh wait, no, it's not redstone. I need actually iron. Iron for this. Creeper plants and iron. So half a stack of iron. There we go. So that's going to make me a half a stack of PCBs. In a moment. And yeah, you can see when it pushes those big stacks in, it drops a lot of pressure. But it's not a big deal because the system compensates really quickly for it because I have such a reserve, and these larger advanced pressure tubes hold more air than their smaller counterparts. So it fills back up no problem and doesn't really even flinch. So there we go. This is going to start making me some PCBs. I made this slightly faster. I put a total of 4 speed upgrades into it. I had 3 in there, and I thought that was okay, but I had an extra one left over, and I thought, you know, this could always use being a little bit faster. So while that's working, we need to get capacitors and and transistors. So transistors, there we go. 63 squid seeds. That's actually perfect. And how am I doing on lightning plant seeds? Could use some lightning plant seeds. So let's see if well, for one, we're gonna have to where is it at? We need some bone meal. Get that. I want to switch this over. So do I have a bucket on me anymore? Do I still have a bucket? Oh, actually I do have a bucket. Here we go. Can I get? No, I can't. There we go. Got it. Got the bucket out of there. Of course, now I need a piece of dirt. I can't get out. Where's my jetpack? I don't want to break anything, because if I go clicking on stuff with my hammer, then it will definitely break stuff. Where's my jetpack? Oh, it's in my inventory. It's in my regular inventory. There we go. Get up out of there. I'm going to put the bucket in here just to replace the store for now. And come back inside here and get a piece of dirt to put down there in a hole. Let's see, I need to take the squid plant seeds out. Now that I have the piece of dirt there, I can actually climb up the ladder without a problem. And then I'm going to put the lightning plant seeds in there and 2 stacks of bone meal. And yeah, that should, yeah, that's still working just fine. It's going to go ahead and grow the, wait, is it? Is it? No, it's not. Oh, I know why. Because this trigger is looking for metadata 6. We need metadata 13 for this. There we go. So yeah, I either need to make a second. Why am I? Oh, I'm probably sweating because I got my jetpack on. I forgot to put my camelback back on. That's okay. Not too hard to fix. So I either need to make a second trigger here in order to accommodate both types of seeds and the way that they mature, because sometimes it's going to be metadata 6, sometimes it's going to be metadata 13. If I copied this trigger input output thing and this, had it be 6 instead of 13, it should be universally set up then. Anyway, so yeah, now that's getting the lightning plant seeds. Let me go ahead and get ready to make almost a full stack of transistors, because I'm going to need a lot of PCBs going forward. I'm always going to need PCBs, so I might as well make a stack of them. Let me get an iron stack. Actually, and yeah, no reason not just to make a full stack of them at this stage. Actually, whoa. Okay, so some empty PCBs ended up here probably because that chest filled up at one point, so I can just take them out of here and stick them back over there. So that is a problem with making too many of them at a time. They don't stack and they won't fit in that chest. I can either make that chest bigger or just remember not to make quite so many of them at one time. Yeah. So we're looking pretty good here. Let me go out here and see if I've got enough mob essence to... Nope, definitely not. I'm going to go ahead and feed the rest that I made in there. So it's going to be I'm going to end up wasting a little bit anyway, probably, because now that I've gotten it off kilter. But once I have mob essence built up again in the drum underneath down there where I store extra mob essence, I shouldn't have a problem with no wasting fluid now that I have this nice little system. Thanks, Funshine, for the challenge. It was actually kind of an easy challenge. It's really, really very simple system, and this will save you some essence. If from doing it the other way that I was doing it was kind of wasteful. So there we go. I need some animals in my pen, but it'll get to it. We'll get to it. So what's going on down here? This made a bunch of transistors. Did it already do its job? I think it did. Look at that, 64 transistors. So let me come up here and see if I have a stack yet of this. Probably not. Oh, well, actually I do have a stack. Good. Of lightning plant seeds. Get a stack of iron. And a stack of redstone. And put those all in there. Okay, so back over here, while I'm waiting for that to finish up momentarily, let's take a look at this. So I've got these little pieces parts. Now I can put these, I can drag these out here, and then I can, there's different ones. Let me get rid of that for a moment so we can actually see. So if you click on these sides, it'll explain what these different modules do in the program. Now, building it here in the programmer, this doesn't cost you anything yet, but when you want to actually put it onto a drone, say I put the drone up here into the program slot, you can see that there's an import and out and an export button. The export button is still grayed out right now because I do not have these actual pieces in my inventory. So those are actual pieces. Let me get this back open. There we go. We can see the program pieces now that these are actually craftable things. And the way you craft those is with a circuit board and 8 pieces of plastic, depending on the particular color of the piece. So the attack is the red plastic. You know, we have definitely going to need a whole bunch of creeper plastic. So, and then there's gray plastic. Different pieces, plastics, parts that you're going to need to make your program. Why is that not working today? Is it because the pressure's too low? It is in fact because the pressure in the main system has dropped so low that the aerial interface won't work. That is because I drained out all the pressure making these stacks of materials. Whoops. But that's okay. It'll eventually get back up. I can either wait for it to get back up or I can go manually fill my pack. And PCBs. So now I can make circuits. Bunches and bunches of circuits. There we go. Just make 22 of them right now. Good. So I actually need some more transistors so I have extra capacitors in there. So 22 circuits, that's going to last me a little bit. It's definitely going to be able to make all these different parts that I want to make to program. I'm not going to do that today. I just want to kind of show you what's going to be up, and then next episode is going to be all about making those parts, putting the program together, and testing some drones out. So just wanted to show you that we do have now a small, very small drone force. I'm going to get that up to probably about 16 drones or so. I think 16 drones might be good. The programmer, and it's going to take a whole lot of program pieces to program those drones for different tasks. Now, the first task I'm going to use them for is I think I'm going to attack a city with them and tear down some buildings with them to see how well they work for that. So that's going to require a whole bunch of setup and stuff, and I might do some scouting of some cities next episode. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode as much as I enjoyed making them. Gosh, I hope the pressure in the system gets up there before I... You know what? Let me look at that valve. Oh, it's working its way up there. But I'm gonna go ahead and do a quick manual. Oh yeah, it won't work because there's not enough pressure in the there we go. There we go. Before I end up having too much heat stroke. So yeah, that is one drawback of the system that I have. If I overuse the pressure in the other parts, it will drain off the pressure of that and it'll stop working temporarily. No, not a big deal because that's not going to happen very often. I will be actually at the base if it does happen, so I can actually just manually fill my thing. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this as much as I enjoyed making it. And if you did, be sure to leave a like, comment, thumbs up, all that fun stuff. Maybe next episode I'll have some animals in the pen here for you to look at and help me name. So till next time, guys, I will catch you later.